know. And for me, this episode number 11, is everything. Because if we don't have our mental health, we are drowning in HR. And I'm just so happy to be here. So maybe a little bit odd, but it's true. I'm just like geeking out this morning. What about you? What do you
Yeah,
think about this topic today?
absolutely. There was like, when it comes to prepping for an episode, which we both love to do, but this one in particular, I was like, where do I begin? Right? Because when it comes to mental health, that's like you and I have talked about it so many times. This is not what we were taught, right? Like, I
No,
turned 50 this year, and it's really only been within the last few years that I have really understood things that I didn't get. I didn't understand how much mental health is everything, right? It's like
yeah,
everything. And so, these are like completely way off probably stats and figures, but it's like I've heard this so many times where they say we have anywhere from like 60 to 80,000 thoughts in a day, right?
yes,
And of those thoughts, there can be anywhere from like 80 to 90% of our thoughts repeat on a regular basis. And then in addition to that, you stack that on top of up to 80% of our thoughts that repeat are negative, are not really helpful, that are worries, that are doubts, that are something holding us down in some way. And so
yes.
there's the reality, right? That we're not fully conscious most of the time of what is going on in the background. And so mental health is really that's where it's at, to really start to kind of pay attention to what it was we really weren't given the tools to understand.
Totally. Totally. And that's where thought work comes into play. That's where choosing our thoughts, being mindful of our thoughts. And we do have the power to choose our thoughts 100% of the time. And those thoughts will be true for us. And
Yeah.
that was the most mind blowing thing that I had ever learned, and one of the most empowering things that I had ever learned. So I think that's why I'm so excited to be here today, because I didn't know this. I didn't know this until 3 years ago, and my life changed exponentially.